So Micah, let's ride on through the rain. Go, let's go.
That's by MXPX, Let's Ride. It's kind of like our theme song.
Some are. Turn here to the Turtle Loop.
So this is a green trail, very easy to ride. Only downside is not really that long and not many green trails.
Perfect weather, oh my God.
So we're gonna cross this road, and pretty much that's where the Turtle Loop ends. And that's where we're gonna flow right into Creekside. Creekside is a blue trail just right near the water.
This section gets a little bit more rockier and technical, but still doable. Looks like Neely's handling it well.
I can tell you that this was the first part of the ride, and it really, I think, got into Neely's head a little bit, that if this is what it's going to be pretty difficult. So Creekside, if you're a true beginner, this might be a little bit more much than what your rider can do.
Go right up the middle. Thanks. Left on Grandview.
A little bit of climbing here, but pretty soon it'll get a little bit of flowy and just kind of back and forth. Pretty fun. It wasn't too much up and too much down. It was a pretty good balance where you kind of go through some gullies. Very easy ride, nothing too technical on this trail.
That a little tight for you?
If anything, I think Micah probably got a little bored on this trail, but it's a good loop. Here's where you kind of crest in your probably the most top of the elevation, and you start flowing downhill. So get a little bit of speed here, and you kind of go towards the bottom, and then you have to climb back up again. So, like I said, a good balance of up and down, not too much climb where you just completely carry yourself. So. So this is nearing the end of Grandview.
All right. Cliffside.
So this is Cliffside. So right back there where I took off is where the other loop kind of branched off to the right, and Cliffside went to the left. Neely and Micah went to the right because they weren't comfortable. If you look close, look straight ahead, you can see Micah.
Creepy!
You can see Micah going on the trail right there. So I went ahead and did Cliffside because it looked pretty fun and wanted to do it. And Micah and Neely went on the other part of the intermediate trail and finished that loop. So here's Cliffside. So once again, just kind of going through some gullies out and back. And there's a certain point here where we're going to get to where you're going to see why they call it Cliffside.
Here you go, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of exposure.
Have a good ride.
Quite a bit of exposure on the right-hand side.
Yeah, oh, you're good, you're good. You all right?
This little guy was sliding down the hill.
Have a good one.
But when you look to the right, that's exactly where Creekside is, and Cliffside is just right up the ridge, up the hill. So there's about 3 or 4 different sections where you just kind of go down and back up in little gullies, almost like rock falls that they have built for when the water starts flowing down the hill. It doesn't erode the trail, like right there a little bit. I'll show you. Right there's another one. There's one right up here. Right here's another good example right there. So it can, and there's one more. So it can get pretty technical if you're not comfortable with riding on a semi-skinny trail and having some exposure on one side or the other. But I thought it was really fun. But after Neely saw this, she said, "No way, I could never have done that." And Micah said he would have done it, but we'll see. Maybe next time. Probably have him walk a couple of sections, and he probably could have done the rest. So what they did was they went ahead and finished Creekside, and I
guys,
finished
have your walk.
Cliffside, and we met up. I actually went down the Cliffside trail and went up the road, and then we turned into Shadow Run Loop. So this is a sort of Shadow Run Loop from the Cliffside exit.
Just nice and easy, not a race.
So you gotta climb all the way up the trail, but then you get towards the top and it's a lot of switchbacks, back and forth, back and forth. It kind of flows pretty well if you can keep your momentum, but Neely and Micah didn't have as much fun on this, but I think it's great. This is the section where it really kind of opens up, kind of carries some speed. Listen.
Hey guys.
Hey, yeah, you're almost done.
Tell him. Say, suck it up, Buttercup.
Mike was complaining about it. It's almost done, and that lady heard and said, "Yeah, you're almost done." It's pretty good. So this is the end. So this is where you turn left off of Shadow Run Loop and out onto the parking lot. And we ended up doing about 13 miles on this ride.
Hey, buddy. You good boy?
No, he was not.
He was not good?
He peed on the leash twice, and he peed in his water bowl.
Are you a bad boy?
So I brought the kayak so we get about, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes out of the water. So just to kind of recap for the day, I really enjoyed Versailles. First time I went there, didn't really enjoy it that much, but went back a second time and had a better route to go and really enjoyed it. Neely, not so much. Creekside really intimidated her, and she did not like the rocks and the roots. And then also, just wasn't as fun. Micah, he said he would go back, but when he gets a little bit more experience. So definitely planning another trip back to Versailles for Micah and I.
Good boy.
What'd you say?
He's just a big baby.
That's Reed.
Some gray hairs out there,
He's
old
our big
man.
baby. So Versailles, beautiful park though, water slide, water to play in. We've got the kayak to do, so great time. So we ended the day at Versailles, and we really wanted to get a little bit more in. And because we're fairly close to Cincinnati, we decided to hit another trail system over in Cincy called Mount Airy Forest. It's a new trail that was just built. Recently, they got the first section built, and they just built the second section. So this is the first section, Creamy Whip. Now, what I can tell you is there is a lot of climbing. So this part's kind of cool, it's a little techy section. But it felt like you would climb and climb and climb, and then you would get about 2 seconds of relief, and then you would continue climbing. And then you would get a little bit of relief, and it'd be fun. It'd flow just a little bit, and then you would climb, still climbing. So it's a newer trail system. I think Creamy Whip is only like 1.4 miles in the other section, which is out and back right now, is a little over 1.5 miles, so it's not a ton, and it's new in the infancy of the trail system. So it's going to be cool, very well built, just, I don't know, it just felt like you just climb.
This is what we saw from the road.
So here's the falls. Here's where you're just going to go out and back. It's going to be a loop eventually. But start off.
Go to the right.
Start off with a little bit of flow. Going down the hill. Some cool tech sections. Good placement on the rocks. And then we climb. Really cool section right here with those rocks. Check that out.
There you go. Nice. Scare ya?
Yeah.
And then we climb. And then climb some more. Get to the top and then go down the other side. Downhill. This section's pretty
left.
cool. Micah ended up doing it too. Both ways. Waterfall over to the right. I didn't see that when I rode the first time, but watching the video I did.
It looks easy though. It's a bunch of rocks. No, maybe not. That's hard to make that coif.
Could not make that turn. So this is the end of the out and back. So then we just turned around and went right back down. So I'll tell you, just to kind of give you some idea. So Versailles, it was, I think, about a 12 and a half, 13-mile ride. And we climbed close to 900 feet in 2.5 miles here in Mount Airy Forest. We climbed close to 450 feet in 2.5 miles. So, like I said, just a lot of climbing, but I really enjoyed the trail. It was fun. I don't know if I'd want to go back if I'm traveling, but overall very fun. So Neely didn't have that much fun. She thought that it was a little bit more technical in sections, and Micah, he was all about the flow. He really enjoyed it, didn't mind the climb, and all about the downhill. See you next time with the Flock of Stegalls. Peace!